30 seconds more. All right, okay, say thank you to your partners. All right, okay. Huh? Some of you are? I'm sorry. Oh, groups, oh, I'll give you 20 seconds more for that. Go ahead. No, please, I'm glad you asked. Go ahead, please. We'll wait for them for the groups of 3. Yeah, sure we will. In the meantime, you'll be getting a form in your hand. Just hold on to it, okay? Can distribute the forms, please? Okay. Huh? 45 minutes, my God. Terrific. Good shape. I know. Does everybody have a form like this with you? If you don't, put your hand up. Somebody will come and give one to you. Okay. Hey, a lot of hands are up. Okay. Insist you get one. Okay. Yeah, some people need some forms here. Yeah. Right here, some forms, please. Okay, ready? You got the forms? Hey, one there, please. Yeah, all right. So, you know, before you fill up this form, have any of you ever gone for a blood test? Yes. Hello, yes, no? Yes. Very good. Now, there's one laboratory you go to when you go for a blood test because your insurance company has asked you to go. You know that laboratory? Some of those laboratories don't even want your blood because they have the report ready in for you, you know, your insurance agent will take it and etc., etc., etc. Pardon? Yeah, they are paying for your blood. Okay? Or let's say you're not going for an insurance policy, but you've been walking up the steps and you feel a little not okay, get a little breathless, and your doctor tells you go get a blood test done. There is another laboratory which tells you the truth. Which laboratory would you rather go to now? The truthful one or the nice one? The truthful one. And you go, they take your blood, they do all of that, and they give you a report. Then you take that to the doctor, and the doctor will be able to support you on whatever the situation is with you. This sheet of paper, we are not going to take it back from you. This is for you. And this is the truth. So tell the truth about the answers to each one of those questions. Because this is another wonderful way of getting down to the 5th point of the compass. To actually say where you are. I'm just going to run through the questions quickly, and then you fill it up, and then my time will be over after that, okay? I want to manage minor irritations at work and home as I easily get upset on small issues. Do you understand what that question means? Don't answer now. I'm going to read the questions and then you answer afterwards. I want to remain energetic and passionate in talking to others. I want to recover from negative emotions like anger, depression, etc. As I find myself, it takes me hours and even days to recover. Is that true for some of you in some occasions? Okay. I'd like to be free of getting hooked by negative emotions. I want to listen to people. I need to give honest feedback. How do I have those vital dialogues that are essential in my job, family, etc., etc.? I want to inspire, motivate people. Answer those questions with a yes, maybe, sometimes, or a no. And if you think that you would like our support in exploring this further, there's an email ID there at the bottom. Send an email to us and we will support you on that. Okay? Don't think too much on this, because your gut feel, as they call it, your instinctive answer is the right answer. The more you logicalize it, the more you will give the first laboratory's answer. No, I shouldn't be like that. Yeah. All right? So I'm going to give you 3 minutes to complete the ticks. Do it now. Tick it, fold it, put it into your pocket, into your handbag, wherever it is. My personal recommendation is, don't do anything else. If you keep reviewing these questions, I promise you there will be a shift in your life. Just keep reviewing these questions, okay? All right. I'll take 1 minute more for them to complete. Okay. It's also very useful if you want to share this with other members of your family. Okay, and ask them how would they answer, this question, people in your organization, etc. Very useful to share this. All right, I am done. Yes, thank you. I keep standing here? Okay. Can you put that mic on, please?
The house is now open for questions. Due to constraint of time, we'll have only 2 questions. Okay. So could the Sergeant at Arms please pass on the mic to anybody who wants to ask a question.
Question. If you have a question. A gentleman there at the back, I think. No. Yeah, somebody's here. Yeah.
Thank you, Kichu, for your time and the motivational last 45 minutes. One question I want to ask you is that how do you keep yourself energized always?
Okay, simple answer. Read this every day. Seriously. You just read this every day and see, not on a once in a while basis, have it as a daily practice and say, yesterday, how was I? Did I manage my minor irritations at work? If the answer is yes, great. What's my plan for today? I want to do that again today. See, your brain is like a camera. Your brain will only focus on that your brain is paying attention to. So if you don't pay attention to these, your brain can easily get hooked on to other stuff. Okay? Does that give you a sense as an answer to that? Is it as easy as I am making it out to be? No. Is it as difficult as you think it to be? No. All I can say is, I've been doing this pretty well for the last 26 years of my life. Okay? There's a very interesting speaker called Jim Rohn. Some of you may have heard about Jim Rohn. I was listening to one of these videos of his, and Jim Rohn says, I'm sure there are many people in this room who have heard me before, maybe 10 years, 15 years ago. I want you to feel today, Jim Rohm's moved ahead. He's not the same guy I listened to 15 years ago. And that comes out of reading these questions, okay? Thank you very much. Anybody else, a question? All right.
Hello, sir.
Yeah, hello.
My question is, what is the key for interpersonal skill, to develop interpersonal skill?
Okay, so when you say interpersonal, it's got two words to it. Interpersonal. Okay, so the starting point is always personal, the inner part of you. You know, there's a very interesting book called The Inner Game of Tennis, The Inner Game of Golf, The Inner Game of Work. When you are inside of you feeling good personally about yourself, then the interpersonal becomes so much more easier. Because what's inside of you is what reflects in on the world outside. And I know that's a very short answer again, but that's the simplest one I could come up with right now. Okay? Okay? Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Kichu Krishnan.
Yes.
I now request Lieutenant Governor, Education and Training, District 82, DTM TK Ramesh, to felicitate Mr. Kichu Krishnan.
Oh my God. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for your attention. Good day. Have a wonderful rest of the conference. Okay? Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Krishnan.
I know. Okay, okay.
We are honored and privileged to have you here.
Thank you. Thank you. I enjoyed myself.
Karan Johar, Anupama Chopra. Exactly. All. Let's have a louder response. All are famous talk show hosts. Today, for the first time in the history of Toastmasters educational session, we have a talk show titled The Inner Voice. The host for this show is a very special Toastmaster from Chennai. His club members call him a perfectionist and a charismatic leader. He's a dancer by passion and a software engineer by profession. He's a proud alumnus of BITS Pilani and currently working in Tata Consultancy Services. More than these, he's proud to play dual roles as the president and the area governor. So, the chairs are ready. The host is ready. Are you ready? No, 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 this won't cut. I need a louder response. Are you ready? Yes. Okay, so, ladies, gentlemen, please put your hands together to help me welcome the host, Toastmaster, Murli Manohar.
In life, have your pains, sorrows, and failures. You feel like giving up. You want to quit. You say, I'm out of luck. But then you hear a voice from your mind, the inner voice, which shouts at you. It says, hold on to your dreams because they are always worth having. Hold on to your dreams because that's what will keep you going. Hold on to your dreams till the day, the life is said and done. Ladies and gentlemen, today we are honored to have the presence of one such individual who not only dreamt big, but also held onto his dreams and is living his dreams. He's a chemical engineering graduate from BITS Pilani, but he dreamt of being associated to writing, especially about cinema. His journey as such to writing began when he was shortlisted for the workshop conducted by Advertising Agencies Association of India, Mumbai. And then he also had a short stint as a copywriter at J. Walter Thompson, Chennai. Then came a full scholarship from Marquette University, Milwaukee, where he did his master's in advertising and public relations, concentrating on internet advertising. And that's when he also got a 5 years experience as an IT consultant. But the writing bug in him never quit. He started reviewing movies in sitagita.com. The enthusiastic response that he received on his reviews made him to quit whatever he did in US and come to India to follow his creative instincts. He joined the New Sunday Express as a film critic. He won the National Film Award for the Best Film Critic in 2005 for his intelligent and reader-friendly reviews of cinema. His writings on cinema, music, arts, books, travel, and humor are published across the national magazines. He also is an author. He has authored this book, Conversations with Maniratnam, published by Penguin in 2012. He's currently the senior deputy editor at The Hindu, Chennai. Lots about him, right? Let's look who it is. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together to welcome our educational speaker, Mr. Bharadwaj Rangan. So we saw what it was, your journey from being a chemical engineering graduate and to Hindu, current, and how do you see, how was this entire journey?
How do I see this journey?
Yeah, how you felt it, what exactly went through?
It's not as clear-cut can everybody hear me? Yeah, yeah, not really. Yeah, it's not as clear-cut a journey that as you made it out to be, because I think I kind of knew what I did not want to do. What I wanted to do was a little more nebulous. So I think...
See, you have not stopped with just cinemas. You have even authored a book, mainly related to cinema.
Right.
But when did this whole writing as such started, and how did you...
I think there are some of us who do certain things better than we do other things, and this was just what I did better than. I was pretty lousy at mathematics, for instance. I was pretty hopeless at science.
Most of us are.
So there are things that you do well. Fortunately, the Indian education system is such that if you have older question papers and other things, you can pretty much get you through to the next stage. So you don't really have to be very good at something. But yes, I was always good at writing essays, in articulation. One of the things that's always interested me is architecture in terms of an essay, because everybody has the same points, but everybody presents it in different ways. Let's say, so how do you begin? How do you build it? How do you end? Rather, how do you lay the foundation for the piece? How do you, brick by brick, word by word, raise the edifice, and how do you finish it? How do you paint the exteriors? What words do you use? What syntax do you use? That's always been of great interest to me.
That is exactly what we are learning in Toastmasters when we deliver speeches, like when we try to start an introduction, opening, and then there's a theme for the speech, and then you conclude with a message or something like that.
Right.
And that is what I think.
Yeah, the architecture mainly. That's something that really fascinates me. So even when I read essays by other people, it's always interests me because if you want to speak about something, you could begin in 100 different ways, but you choose one opening thought, and then your next sentence flows from that opening thought, and then you give a bunch of ideas, and then you say, this is the next paragraph, and then you start the next bit of flow, and then you go on and you go on and you build and you build and you build, and your idea is building all the time, and then you conclude, so that's something that